Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Rainbow Rising, Voice of the Feminine. I'm so happy to be back. I've been going through loads of changes and I decided to take some time out to be able to process that. But I'm back. I really feel the call to spread the word and share what I go through, and hopefully that will help someone out there who maybe feels alone and misunderstood. Well, I think that so many of us go through very similar stages of awakening, and it's so helpful to sometimes hear that we're not alone, that there's somebody else sharing that experience, and that there is hope that the turbulence won't last forever, and eventually we shift to another reality. We get closer to our dreams. And the truth is that the dream has always been within the reach. It's just that we've been having these internal blockages that would not let us open up to what's always been out there for us. Our love, our dream job, our destiny, our life has always been out there. And the key here, I think, is to realize these patterns that we need to change and heal without blaming ourselves for not taking a chance, because past few days I've been really healing my heart, and I've been reflecting on past decade of my life and the choices that I've made. And I went through a stage of judging myself and blaming myself. And it took maybe 3 days or more to actually find peace within myself and realize that everything unfolded exactly the way it was supposed to unfold, because I was not ready to accept certain blessings. I wasn't ready to open my heart to what was knocking on my door in many areas of my life. And to be here, to live this life, is to heal these blockages and finally be ready to let my dreams come in. So maybe some of you can relate. I just hope that we shift out of self-punishment, self-hate, blaming ourselves and blaming others. Because what I see is, when I forgive myself, when I understand myself, when I understand the causes behind my patterns and my choices, I feel so connected to other people and my family, and the blame just dissolves. I have so much compassion and understanding for everyone who made their choices the best choices they could see for themselves from where they were standing at this time inside themselves. So there is no blame. And that's the beauty of it. And the blessing is that that realization gives us a chance to change it. Understanding ourselves and seeing our patterns is a blessing, because we can choose now something that's much healthier. We can choose a different path. And today I just really, I was very emotional, and I just felt, I'm not sure if any of you have seen the Avatar, but there is this beautiful scene when the main character, Jake Sully, he reaches the highest level of his consciousness, the highest level in the community, the highest level of his leadership. And that's when he harnesses Turuk Mokto, which is the scariest, the greatest, the most powerful creature, dinosaur-like, dragon-like creature in the whole world. And he harnesses the dragon. He harnesses, I believe it's a symbol for his internal power. He harnesses the dragon with his unconventional mind and with his openness and bravery. So I think that maybe some of you, like I do, feel that this is the moment to embrace your highest potential. Excuse me, but it just feels so strong. A few weeks ago, I made a video about the Pegasus energy and feeling these wings grow that will take us higher. But Turuk Mokto is the ultimate journey of our highest dreams. And that's where we are. So it's really coming from my heart. So I really had to share it. If there's a dream that you now feel you need to let in, that's the thing, because we don't need to make anything happen. We just need to dissolve the blocks and let the river in. When the heart is clear, when the heart is healed, we're finally ready to be open and let love come in, and let the abundance come in, let the beauty come in. Nothing needs to be chased. So this is a symbol. Turuk Mokto is the symbol of the highest power, highest potential for each and every one of us. That will be something different. But I know what your dream, I know that you know what your dream is. And this is the time to really get on it. Many astrologers have been talking about the stellium, about many planets being aligned right now, which is very rare. I heard that it hasn't happened since 60s. So it actually gives us the power to propel forward. I've been feeling the springboard finally being ready to take us up, to take us in the direction that we've always wanted to go. But you know, everything is a process. So the springboard is ready. You've done your job building it. And now is the showtime. So very clear messages for today. Turuk Mokto energy. The springboard is ready and it's showtime, ladies and gentlemen. and everybody. That's our liberation, that's our freedom, and it's here. So it's coming from inside of our hearts. When you ask the source to take you to your true love, it will most probably catapult you inside your heart, because that's from where the love manifests. Let's support that speech with my first and favorite oracle card reading. That's the soul's journey, and let's see what we've got. I'll be also using the shaman's oracle, and I'll be using Splendor Solis Tarot. Rainbow is rising. Rainbow is the promise, and you are the promise. You are the ray. So I'm really looking forward to catch up with some of you guys, and the connections that I've been making lately. These are remote connections, but I just feel so much closer and closer to home. And if you know that feeling, you know what I mean. Let's see what we've got. We've got friendship, talking about connections. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to laugh. It's okay to relax and be joyful in the moment. Because when we focus on our vision, sometimes we get very serious. So to let things flow, we need to open up, and the best way to do it is to laugh. We've got gratitude. It's an exercise to build this ability to appreciate what we have, because to move forward, we first need to accept and be grateful for what is in this moment. Otherwise, we create the resistance. And there's an ending. There's an ending of a cycle that we actually really want to end. So, yes, there's an ending of something that needs to go. These are patterns that we don't want to repeat. We've already learned the lesson, because what's coming is balance and health. Toxic patterns replaced with healthy patterns, balanced life, and loving choices. If lost and in doubt, ask yourself, which path would really make me happy? Which path ignites my passion? And that's most probably the best direction from where you're standing. Empathy and abundance. The healing of the heart has been happening for past couple of weeks. Very intense purge of old sadness and emotions, and that's going to bear fruit in the form of more and more abundance of love, abundance of material things, and most importantly, abundance of joy. This internal creator of joy, that's the key to everything around. When you have that, you have the key. When you know how to feel happy, you will manifest whatever you like. Because feelings and the heart are the key to manifest. Thoughts do help, they are tools, but we need to feel before we invite. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. You will feel free, you will feel light, you will feel in harmony with everything and everyone around, even with people that used to trigger you. That's how you recognize that you've healed. When all you feel for everyone around is compassion. The triggers are gone, anger is gone, the hurt is gone. You just feel compassion for everyone, and that's bliss. To me, that's the definition of bliss, and I wish everyone can feel it. Wow, this is really beautiful and such a rich message. There is courage underneath the deck. It took courage to go through that process, and the courage is just your natural ingredient now, and you embrace life. You set sail. You don't stay in the harbor anymore, because that's not why the ship was built. Set sail, catch the wind, jump on that wave and be happy. Move forward with your life. There is Shaman Oracle that I would like to add to this reading. There is an ancestor of knowing. So a few days ago, I really felt the presence of my ancestors, of my grandparents and others. And honestly, we have so much help around and we're not alone. And whenever you need to ask, you ask. The wisdom is there for you to access. And that's also so encouraging and empowering to know that we're not alone, even if we feel otherwise. And the wisdom and the guidance is always there. I think what happens if we make peace with our past, with ourselves, when we forgive ourselves, we forgive others, and that's when the wisdom of the ancestors flows easier, because we don't fight the guidance anymore. We don't oppose it. It just flows, and the choice is still ours, but we have the connection. Ancestor of memory. Yes, maybe some of us have been diving deep into our memories, into situations from, primary school that we thought we would never recall again, and there they are in our heads. And yeah, I feel that's for us to know what we want. That's for us to be able to define ourselves better and to know what we never want to repeat again. It's time to begin something new, and it's not really that new because we've been already planting seeds, but this is the time when we will actually move forward, like physically, like move forward. Maybe some of us will relocate. The thought was there, the grid to manifest it was there, the wish was there, but maybe some seeds needed to sprout, okay? So the healing that has just happened, the healing of the heart, and setting free all these demons that have been hunting us, which is mostly shame, guilt, self-blame, blaming the world and blaming others. They're gone now. Bye-bye. And that healing brings the empowerment and the springboard here to move forward with our lives, to initiate, to begin the dream, begin living the dream, begin being the dream. Ask yourself, what self-loving can I do for myself today? What path shall I choose that would show my love for myself? And there's nothing selfish in that, because that's how the world will show you the love. You kind of need to guide it with your feeling towards yourself. And there's some significant connections on our path, I feel, and these will come around. You probably already know who these people are. Maybe you met someone, you felt the connection, and you then drifted away. And I think that these bonds will keep strengthening, because we realize, oh, this is a significant encounter, and we will want to nourish it and nurture it, and both sides will. Friendship, any relationship is a garden. Like, everybody needs to keep putting some work and loving it and watering it, and wanting to water it. And that's how things grow. I will pull one more card from Splendor Solis Tarot. I love it so much. That was a very clear statement. Ace of Swords, point of sparkling air, alchemy of the Ace of Swords, clarity. This card is so beautiful. The clarity doesn't have to be forced or asked for anymore. It will emerge out of wanting love for ourselves, out of making healthy choices. And this way, everything else will fall away. We don't have to push against anything. When you clearly connect with your vision, the path will emerge and everything else will fall away. You won't have to jump hurdles. It's a very beautiful blossom, and there's a tree of life in the middle of it. And the owl will guide you. That's the wisdom. that you can hear clearer and clearer every day. Son of Golden Earth, Alchemy of the Six of Pentacles. The material opulence, the abundance will become a natural state. And nurturing our dreams will be a daily activity, daily task. We will shift from survival mode into a heavenly mode of, what do I feel like doing today? How do I make my life even more beautiful? How do I enjoy life today? What gift do I want to give to myself and my loved ones and the world today? How do I want to love the planet? How do I connect? How do I learn? With whom do I connect? So that we can create more and more beauty in this world. Rainbow is rising, my friends, and let's stick together. Take care.